Hi, today we're going to work with sort of on a theme now, an extending of what we learned, what I was teaching before. So that equalization of pressure and why it's important, basically. So Tai Chi, it's not just about looking beautiful with the hands and everything. It's got to have this internal aspect, which is basically equalizing pressure, like I mentioned before. So how you equalize it is with this peng jin. So this peng jin, I just call the dome tent idea, which is basically like the earth is round, all cells are round, everything that's round has this peng jin idea. It's very flexible, but very strong at the same time. So to make that happen, you have to, of course, like I said in the first video, lift the insteps, lift the spine, and then you have, that's the vertical aspect of the dome tent. The horizontal aspect is this opening of the hips and shoulders that comes in your transitions. So that is the lateral aspect of the peng jin, or the dome tent. And when you have them two blended together with this equalizing pressure on all sides, that is the first jin, that's peng jin. That creates the ability to do the next jins, which is hua jin, or neutralizing energy, and then na jin, which is seizing energy, and then fa jin, which is issuing energy. So you need first this one. This peng jin is so important. It's the basic. So when you're doing the form, you have to think of all the up happening, like we mentioned before. So the peng jin coming up, and then literally lifting up your spine, and that lifts up your hand. And then you open the hips and shoulders, and then you create peng jin going laterally, and that lifts up the hand again, and you lift up the right instep, and lift up the spine, and then you open the hips and shoulders, and lift up the spine and drop the hips and shoulders again. So you have this yin and yang going up and down, and left and right, inside and outside, on all directions at the same time. So you've got this, all those things equalize pressure throughout the body. So if you do a pulse monkey, same thing. You lift up the instep, you lift the spine, you open the hips and shoulders, and there's your turn. You step back, you press into the left foot, that lifts up the spine, drop the hips and shoulders, there's your posture. Your transitions, you open the hips and shoulders laterally, and there's your peng jin going left and right. So when you have the peng jin up and down, left and right, and then the center, you have what they call the 5 attitudes or the 5 elements. So from that, you've created this bioresonant field they call a magnetosphere that goes around the earth, and you create this biomagnetic connection to the earth and to the heavens. So the up is this connection to the earth, which creates jing. The out is the connection to heavens, all the planets, you can think that way, and the moon, and their influence on the body become neutralized. So all of these external or internal pressures are helping you, they could equalize pressure all from outside sources, what we just call the environment or the universe. And when that happens, then you have this kind of bioresonance with all living things that are doing that. And that brings really peace and harmony to the mind and to the body, and then you have what they call being at one with the Tao, in Taoism. Okay, thank you.